So here we go, boys. The F-5TH, the Super Tigris is here, and let's fly it out to see how it will perform. These are my first missions, my first games with it, and I will tell you if it's worth to actually get it or not. First things first, guys, look at this matchmaking. So, yeah, although it does have a 13.0 BR, you will face some very advanced 4th generation jets from time to time. You can see some 3rd generations, but at this first day of the live server going with the patch, you will not probably see a lot of the like older aircraft, okay? So, yeah, try to fly low, okay? Because, I mean, what is the point? You will not have the performance to make the derbies go very, very far, okay? So, yeah, just not worth it. Fly low. You don't have the performance, guys. You don't have the performance. If you're gonna fly with this thing, just fly low. The radar is pretty good, of course, but, you know, it's just not worth it. You gotta get people from up close to actually have a chance. Remember that even the worst 4th generation jets will probably win in a BVR fight, even with the, you know, the derby missiles over here. It's not really worth it, right? Because you just don't have the performance to put those missiles into a good position from time to time against the 4th generation jet. I mean, look at this. We are seeing F-18Cs that can fire very advanced weaponry, J-10s, you know, F-15s, Su-27 SMs, and Su-33s and stuff. So it's just not really worth it, okay? So we're gonna just keep flying kind of low over here. We are using the Python 3 though in this match, just to see how it feels. But of course, I think the better missile to use in these situations are, of course, the A9Ms that this thing actually uses, okay? But yeah, let's see. We do have a helmet, which helps in dogfight scenarios, right? We're going to continue to fly very low. We shall probably start to see the enemy starting to appear very, very soon. I see some targets in the radar, but nothing too close. Okay. Because remember, this is pretty much just a normal F5, man. It just has, like, a lot of modernicity to it, but at the end of the day, it does have the same engines and stuff, right? I'm gonna fire on this target with the Derby missile. I'm gonna continue the lock just because he's kind of in a cold aspect. Yeah, he dead. And the missile missed even when he was pretty much dead, which is kind of cute. I don't know, should I fire? I really want to fire, but yeah, that guy is dead. I was going to fire, but you don't have a lot of missiles, man, so you just have to not waste them, basically, right? And these maps, I'm getting a lot of these very highly mountainous maps, right? That guy is already firing on him. Gonna just turn around. Well... Okay. We're gonna try to go here. There's probably a lot of targets here. Derby away. I'm gonna maintain the lock just to help the missile out. Yeah, critical. Should be dying. Derby. Amazing missile, but... Oh, yeah, that is good. Why is that the guy not dead? Why is he not dead? Isn't that the guy that I just hit it? How he's like flying, man. He took a derby to the face and he's still able to fly. They need to introduce better damage mechanics. I mean, he should not be able to take a missile to the face and not, like, it's just a crit, but it keeps firing and everything is working. I'm pretty sure I'm dead over here, but yeah, one mistake here and you are pretty much dead. So I'm gonna try to stay alive. Let's see. Well, we're gonna get to another match if I die anyway or not, right? So yeah, ran out of fuel. Oh god. So yeah, I'm pretty much dead. Yeah, tornado at 63 kilometers. I ran out of fuel, so I'm pretty much dead. I'm just going to eject and go to another one. But how can I get killed by a guy that was just... I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just complaining out of nothing, but, like, an aircraft that takes a missile to the face should not be able to keep firing missiles and stay alive, in my opinion. Like, it's just not possible in real life, okay? So, yeah. They need to introduce those A-10s and Su-25s damage models, the new damage models, right, to every single jet. Like, at least. Here we go again, guys. We are in Afghanistan, and look at the BR again. So, yeah, you're gonna see, at least today, I'm gonna probably check tomorrow to see if the BR changes, you know, the BR matchmaking changes a little bit, because today a lot of people will be playing for nations that have new stuff. Like, for example, you will see a lot of Israeli players, you know, because they want to get the Sufa, right? So it depends very much on many things, right? But it will. I have a feeling that this thing's kind of it will suffer a bit if it continues to see these types of BRs, you know, in matchmaking. It will suffer a bit because, yeah, everybody is a 4th generation jet. You do have your derbies, but the performance of the thing is still the same. And then when somebody gets shot with a derby missile, it doesn't die as well. It doesn't help, right? So there's like 3 or 4 missiles coming towards me here. You gotta be careful. You gotta kind of attack targets of opportunity, I would say, right? You don't have a lot of energy. You do not have a lot of performance in general to win against them. So you just gotta be careful on what you are doing, okay? Missiles going, okay. Yeah, the enemies are all in the right side over here. There, like where Chester is there, like somewhat there. I detected multiple there behind these little mountains on my 12 o'clock. Something flying very high as well there, see? But look at this, I just don't have the range, especially that I'm flying very low to the ground, right? And he fired a missile. I think that's a missile going to the J-10, but still. I'm gonna get a little bit closer. We are still too far away, in my opinion. Come on. Stop blocking everything else. I'm gonna fire like this, and then fly very low. Just to make sure I don't die. Maybe I can get the kill. An F-18. You see, the missile doesn't have a lot of energy. I think you will get the kill, but it was almost running out of energy. Oh. Oh, come on! That was, it chose the wrong target. There you go. That was intense. I chose the wrong target to fire, but yeah, we still have 2 AIM-9Ms. I'm using the AIM-9Ms now. So you gotta just be really careful, man. It's just a scary aircraft to fly against these things. You are, like, severely outperformed by everything, right? You have your missiles and radars and everything to help, but you don't have a lot of countermeasures. You don't have a lot of speed. You don't... I mean, you turn very well, but I guarantee to you that any of these 4th generations can beat me in a dogfight as well. Jesus Christ, that scared me a little bit. I thought it was a missile coming or something. I knew there was something there, but yeah, Su-27. So, again, targets of opportunity. You don't go, like, just flying high and shooting missiles like you are in an Eurofighter. So it's a very interesting aircraft. Really, really is. But not the most fun if you don't like to be outmatched. Where's that guy going? I was gonna say, I mean, is that guy gonna crash, or he's like open some form of tunnel there? Tunnel, right? Not tunnel. But yeah, we do have some targets. I'm gonna use as many blind hunts as I have in these matches with this thing, because I cannot... I don't want to get jumped. That guy's dead, I'm pretty sure, yeah. So, and yeah, this is the feeling that you get from these types of aircraft. You just are always late on getting kills. every single match, basically, because everybody... Yeah, look at that. You do have your derbies, but after the derbies, you don't have the speed, and the A9s, they do have a pretty good range, but yeah, you just don't have the speed to choose properly the attacks that you're gonna do. So you're gonna just be running, chasing your own tail a little bit, trying to get closer to targets to get kills, but everybody will... Yes, look at this. They all have better missiles than me. I mean, I only have 2 missiles, and then after that, I don't have the reach. Yeah, see, the guy's dead already. So you don't have the reach to get to the targets, right? So very difficult aircraft to fly. If you are careful enough and fly low, you can stay alive, but it's not the easiest thing to fly, I gotta say. Let's do one more match. Oh, here we go, the last match, guys. We are here in Pradesh, which is the new map for the rotation of RB, right? So I'm going to go to the right over here. It doesn't feel like a very smart thing to do, but for these aircraft, I think it is. Because honestly, guys, I tried going to the left in this map and I just get killed multiple times with this thing. It's just too open for this thing. You need to get targets of opportunity, as I was saying. You need to get people by surprise. This thing is not an aircraft that goes head-to-head against 4th generations. Even with derbies, if you pick like a 13.0 4th generation jet, probably gonna get killed, okay? So it's kind of a different aircraft to fly. It's a little bit more difficult. So you gotta think about strategies to try to beat them, okay? So one of them is getting them by surprise. So look at that. Everybody's doing BVR there. I cannot go along with them. I don't have the speed or anything. So I'm gonna just go here. Try to fly very low to the ground. Try to get... Oh, there's something right here. That is kind of scary that I just saw a PD radar coming from the left over here. You gotta be really, really smart about this. The radar is gonna help a bit, but also is gonna give my position away. Let's be honest, the RWR is the best. Oh, somebody was shooting at me, I think. Multi-jet. Okay. We are okay for now. We're trying something different a little bit. Trying to get people by surprise as always, right? Where am I? Okay. Oh. Go. We just got that target by surprise. I don't think he was expecting me over here. And there we go. We got an F-14B kill. So this is how you should play because... Oh, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Yeah, there we go. That was close. If there wasn't a mountain there, I would have been killed. So let's try to do this dogfight. I might just get killed by other targets over here. Come on, get out of here if you are coming. Oh my god, this thing doesn't turn at all compared to a JF, right? I'm just losing a lot of energy, boys. I'm just scared of actually getting killed by another target. Here we go. We're okay. We're okay. Let me try to use a little bit of a combat flap over here. Woo! F5, man. The F5. Let's go, boys. Still need to kill that JF, man. That was a lucky shot, I gotta say. Come on, baby. Turn. I mean, he's managing to... Oh, my God. Is my team dead? No. This is the last guy, so let's go. I can now focus only on this thing. The mountains are really helping here. He can maintain the turn, but it's... He's gonna just hide himself. Come on, show yourself. There we go. He crashed. No, he didn't. Oh my god. Oh god, this thing turns, man. But we could, I mean, we're staying alive, but yeah, he would probably win eventually, right? Just missed there, but yeah, that was a difficult dogfight. But we stayed alive, so that's how you do it, guys. This is how you fly this thing. Is it worth it? Yes, it is, because it is fun, but don't expect this thing to be an easy fly, okay? It is just a very, more on the having a very big learning curve kind of fly, you know, and you gotta think that you gotta use your terrain. If you go to straight to the enemy, if you climb, if you go just to normal terrain and stuff, you're gonna get killed, okay? So just think about that, and yeah, it is worth it, but not as worth it as the Sufa, as the F-18s, okay? Those aircraft are much easier to fly, much better, but this thing, you gotta think, you gotta use 100% of your brain to fight against these upper tiers. Against down tiers, yeah, you could beat them, but it's just a difficult aircraft to fly, I gotta say, but very, very fun. So this was the Super Tigris. Like I said, worth to get, but have in mind that it is a difficult aircraft to fly. I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and bye guys, see ya.